Okay, so recently my garbage disposal stopped working. I knew that there was something lodged in there, and I knew that, the garbage disposal was working just fine a few days ago. And all of a sudden it stopped working, so I knew there was something that was lodged in there, and I figured it was like a tiny, tiny pebble from one of the aquariums that I cleaned the other day. So, anyways, I figured that's what it was, but I cannot stick my hand through here because of this. This did not allow me to do anything. So what I had to do was I had to disconnect it, and I didn't disconnect everything. I turned off the breaker that goes for the electricity. I did not disconnect the electricity, the electric wire. I did not disconnect the dishwasher hose. All I did was disconnect this tube that attaches to the P-trap. That's it. And then I watched a YouTube video on how to unscrew it from here, which was super simple. I thought it was going to be way more complicated than that. It was super simple. If I can do it, anybody can do it, honestly. And then I started cleaning all the sludge out of here. It was nasty. It was really nasty. There was a lot of buildup, especially because of the situation that I have in here, where I can't really even put a brush in here because of the sink. The sink connection that's in there doesn't allow me to put anything in here. So now that I have access to it, I can clean it, but it's gonna get all gunky and sludgy again anyways. But I ended up just grabbing, just kind of going in there after I disconnected, not disconnected, after I turned off the breaker. I went in here with a knife and just kind of went over the edges and tried to dislodge as much as I could. And then I just grabbed some water and I just poured some water in there, and then was kind of like, turning it. And I had a bucket where all the nasty stuff came out, and I do believe that the pebble came out as well because I heard it. Let's see if I can see it. I know it's like yeah, I think it's, anyways, it's in here because I heard it. Let's see. Yeah, it's that one. So this was the little rock that was lodged in there, and because of that, it wasn't turning anymore. So that little pebble gave me a lot of trouble. Gotta be careful next time when I'm cleaning the aquarium stuff. But I tested it. I turned the breaker back on and I tested it just like this before screwing it back in, and it is working now. So thankfully it was only one pebble, and it came out. When I was rinsing it with water, and I was throwing water in there and just kind of turning it, and then turned it upside down into the bucket, and all this gunk and the rock came out. So thankfully it worked. And just wanted to do this little video in case somebody ran through a similar situation. It's really not as complicated as I thought it was going to be. Now it's just a matter of picking this thing up and screwing it back on in here, and that's it. It's really super easy. Unscrewing it, bringing it down, cleaning it, dislodging whatever's lodged in there. Man, this thing looks nasty. Okay, super nasty. I am going to find ways to to make sure to clean this thing on a more regular basis, because yeah, there was a lot of sludge in there. It was nasty. There was a lot of buildup in here because I don't really have access to it from the sink side. So just gonna have some, wonder if this brush will fit. Maybe this brush, something like this. I'm just gonna have to insert it from the top, or just like a more narrow brush. I don't know. This could work. I'm gonna have to do that because man, it was nasty. There's a lot of sludge coming out of here, and yeah. But there you go. Problem fixed. I'm gonna screw it back in and we're ready to go. Good luck, everyone.